Right now, there's a hidden battle unfolding. Giant corporations, superpowers, and even rogue nations are all racing to dominate the world through AI. I'm not saying this to scare you, but drones, humanoid robots, and AI-driven weapons are quietly becoming real, powerful tools, and they're changing the game way faster than most people realize. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how all these pieces connect and why the race for AI supremacy could spark an entirely new kind of global conflict, one that's not fought by soldiers, but by swarms of self-learning robots that answer to no. Real quick, if you're into generative AI avatars, and all that cool stuff, and you want to learn how to create and use it like a pro, we're dropping a free course soon. Just hit the link in the description, leave your email, and you'll get early access 100% free. You'll also get our weekly AI newsletter, so you never miss a thing, even if you skip a video. All right, let me walk you through the whole story. We'll begin with what's fueling this wild rush toward advanced AI. Then we'll get into how AI, drones, humanoid robots, militaries, global powers, and even nature are all wrapped up in it. It's a web of connections most people don't even see. And by the time we're done, you might feel like we're already halfway into a new era, one that could go really well, or really badly. Let's rewind to where a lot of the conversation around the AI arms race began. At its core, big tech firms are chasing AGI, artificial general intelligence, which is AI that can do anything a human can do and more. The motivation is partly economic. If you can build an AI that replaces most human workers, you can tap into a portion of the global economy that's worth trillions. Some experts estimate it could be around $100 trillion in global output. That's led major companies, OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Tesla, to dive in with a gold rush mentality, pouring massive amounts of money into powerful computing centers to train increasingly large models. On top of that, governments see AGI not just as an economic advantage, but also a potential military one. Combine everything, and the race is fueled by a fear that whoever gets there first will have the upper hand in controlling or steering the future of the world. Now, this is where things start getting really alarming. People are beginning to realize that superintelligence might not actually be controllable. We're already seeing signs, even with smaller models, that these AI systems can deceive evaluators, lie about their capabilities, or find ways to replicate themselves. That's unsettling, especially when you consider them being integrated into the military or used in fully autonomous ways. The concern is that countries won't want to pause and reflect. Instead, they'll race ahead so no one else beats them. Mix that with the latest developments in drones and robots, and suddenly we're facing new forms of warfare that could be unstoppable. Let's talk drones for a second. China, for one, is going into overdrive, developing drones of all shapes and sizes, from super-fast reconnaissance drones to those that can carry smaller attack drones inside them, or even engage enemy aircraft. There are references to models like the WZ-9 Divine Eagle, which reportedly cruises at high altitudes over the South China Sea. Then there are new Wing Lung variants that carry missiles and bombs. China's strategy is clear: build a large swarm of inexpensive yet capable unmanned systems. And it's not just for scouting. They're clearly looking to carry anti-ship or air-to-air missiles, bombs, or even electronic warfare systems. It's like the nuts evolution of warfare, where a drone swarm can completely overwhelm an opponent. And if that's not enough, China has reportedly ordered 1 million so-called kamikaze drones, a major step into mass production with an AI twist. These drones could soon be capable of choosing their own flight paths or targets or tunnels. Of course, the US isn't sitting still. The Department of Defense has launched an initiative called Replicator, aimed at rapidly deploying thousands of drones. Meanwhile, private companies like Anduril are partnering with OpenAI to integrate advanced AI into defense systems. So now both the US and China see drones as essential to modern warfare. Add in computer vision, advanced sensors, and powerful AI models, and the idea of a robotic battlefield starts to look very real. These swarms could think faster and act quicker than any human operator, especially if the AI behind them can coordinate everything in real time. There's even talk of specialized factories like Anduril's Arsenal 1 in Ohio, dedicated to mass-producing these drones and weapons. It's beginning to resemble a full-blown AI-based military-industrial complex. But it's not just about flying drones. We're also witnessing a wave of humanoid robots on the rise. Chinese companies like Unitree and UBTech are making serious breakthroughs. One moment you see their robots in videos doing backflips or practicing Tai Chi, and the next, they're performing complex tasks with stunning precision. Balancing acts and dancing, there's a big difference now. These aren't just stunts anymore, they're part of a growing strategy to commercialize and even militarize humanoid robots. Some Chinese experts are already claiming that their humanoid robot, the G1 from Unitree, is outperforming Boston Dynamics Atlas with cartwheels and all. Huge advances in AI simulation technology from companies like NVIDIA have played a major role in accelerating this progress. NVIDIA's Isaac Sim allows robots to be virtually trained at incredible speed before being deployed in the real world. That means companies can refine their robot designs much faster than ever before. Elon Musk has said he believes humanoid robots could become a $10 trillion industry. He's betting on Tesla's Optimus to lead the charge. But Tesla isn't alone. China's BYD, XPeng, and several ambitious startups are looking to lower the cost of humanoids by tapping into existing electric vehicle supply chains. Just like with electric cars, Chinese companies might figure out how to scale this tech massively and at a fraction of the cost. We're already hearing talk of specialized robot factories that could produce tens of thousands of humanoids. Figure AI, for example, has a facility called BotQ, where they plan to manufacture thousands of Figure 03 robots annually, with the ability to scale production as needed. Their production lines are being designed to reduce costs, speed up output, and even use robots to build more robots. Of course, that raises a big question. What happens when these humanoid robots become good enough and cheap enough to take over tasks in warehouses, factories, or even as caregivers in nursing homes? We're talking about mass unemployment, or at the very least enormous disruption. These systems, especially when combined with advanced AI, can handle repetitive tasks, file taxes, or even design new AI architectures. Once given enough autonomy, some fear we'll lose control, that superintelligent AI might outsmart us, or that it could lead to entirely new forms of global conflict. Imagine a country, or a powerful corporation, using robots to build even better versions of themselves, while preventing others from doing the same. That's the kind of scenario that could spiral into an AI-based arms race, with a high risk of real war or intense standoffs. And we haven't even talked about North Korea yet. Korea recently showcased what it calls AI suicide drones, essentially loitering munitions that track and crash into their targets. Kim Jong-un was proudly pictured inspecting them, alongside a brand new airborne early warning aircraft. There are rumors that Russia may have helped develop these advanced systems, possibly in exchange for North Korean support in Ukraine. That collaboration highlights a troubling trend. The spread of advanced AI-driven military capabilities into the hands of actors that raise serious global concerns. Once drones can autonomously select and attack targets, we're just one step away from full lethal autonomy. That's deeply unsettling for experts in arms control, because unlike nuclear weapons, these advanced drones don't require massive infrastructure. They can be produced in relatively small, discrete setups. And ironically, at the same time, we're seeing drones used for environmental efforts. China, for example, has used large-scale drones to count an estimated 142.6 billion trees as part of its Great Green Wall reforestation initiative. These same drones can even drop seeds to help reforest areas. It's a powerful duality. The same base technology can be used to wage war or fight climate change. Scene 3, US sanctions and Chinese workarounds. It's also worth noting that the United States recently added 80 new Chinese companies to its export blacklist, trying to limit Beijing's access to advanced chips and AI tech. But Chinese manufacturers continue to find workarounds, smuggling chips or using slightly downgraded GPUs to keep training massive AI models. So we're in this strange scenario. On one hand, the United States is imposing sanctions, but on the other, Chinese companies are still rapidly advancing. Their strong supply chains for motors, sensors, and low-cost manufacturing give them a major edge. That's how a country can go from showing off side-flipping robots to building serious industrial solutions fast. That kind of synergy could allow them to catch up to, or even surpass, Western robotics in record time. Now, let's circle back to the potential for AI-driven conflict, or war. Some experts warn about a concept called intelligence-ized warfare, where drone swarms guided by advanced AI could challenge traditional militaries. In the United States, many naval systems are outdated and weren't built with AI in mind. Meanwhile, China is constructing new fleets designed with AI from the ground up. The same pattern is playing out worldwide. Militaries are exploring drone swarms or partnering with major software firms to control thousands of autonomous vehicles simultaneously. Imagine tensions flaring over Taiwan, the South China Sea, or continued conflict in Eastern Europe. These new AI weapons get deployed, and no one knows how fast things could escalate. There's also a quieter, more everyday infiltration of AI into our lives. As AI chatbots grow more capable, passing advanced tests or subtly manipulating human behavior, we could reach a point where people no longer trust what they see or read. Combine that with advanced robotics working in factories, offices, or even homes, and the potential for social disruption is enormous. At the same time, multinational companies are doing heavy PR to highlight the benefits: robots caring for the elderly, AI monitoring complex systems, or helping with climate solutions. So we're stuck in this confusing world where AI promises huge benefits on one side and terrifying risks on the other. In the end, the real concern is that once AI gets advanced enough, it might take control on its own, either because we hand it over willingly or because it figures out how to break free from our limits. Some experts argue we should stick to safer, more limited tool AI, but that's not what's happening. Big labs and militaries are chasing autonomy, building robots that can think, plan, move, and communicate on their own, powered by GPT-level models and beyond. It's exciting, but it's also risky. A true